What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're going to be doing the Nightmare Before Christmas book tag. So this tag was originally created by Vivisbooks, and I'll leave a link to their original video in the description box below. I'm so sorry that Ash isn't here to film this with me. It is his favourite film of all time, so I will have to get his reactions at a later point, maybe next year. These questions are all based off Nightmare Before Christmas characters, and I really love it. Let's dive into the questions. The first is Sally. Loves someone a lot and gets them in the end. So this isn't really spoilers, but I am just going to briefly say a couple in the Immortals Quartet. They really love them, and then they do have that happily ever after. So I'm going to say that and leave it at that. I adore the characters in all of Tamora Pierce's Tortall world, but these hold a special place in my heart. Next is Jack, a character that longs for more, and I'm going with Cress from the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Cress has been kept in a satellite orbiting Earth for the past 7 years, and she was put there to work as a spy. Her character just longs to see Earth and it in all its glory. The parallels between Jack and her when I thought of this was sublime. In saying that, I am not finished. I'm not even halfway. So Cress's character may change, but her longing at the beginning of this was just so beautiful and so filled with childlike wonder, and it's really beautiful. Next up is Zero, and that's a sidekick character, and obviously I struggle to think of any other sidekick character that does it better than Susanna from Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Just fuck yes! Susanna is a boss-ass bitch. She is perfect, she is lively, she is wonderful, and I love her character to bits. So Susanna will always be one of my highlight favorite sidekick characters, and I feel like we need more with her because she just deserves to be the main character. Next up is Oogie Boogie, a book with a wicked villain. And for this originally I was thinking Malice, I was thinking the Wicked Villain series by Katie Robert, but they don't actually have, like, they're wicked villains, but are they? And so the one that I've decided to actually go with is Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Ken Keasley. I fucking hate this bitch. She's one of the best written, absolute worst villains I've ever read, and just her nature is just so disgusting, and I cannot fathom a world that she lives in, and I'm so thankful this isn't real, but also people could be really like her. I don't like that. I don't like that. So Nurse Ratched is definitely the one that I'm going for worst, a wicked villain. The next is Halloween Town, a book with a creepy theme. And I know I've been talking about this recently, but again, I'm going to mention the Collector series by Dot Hutchinson. The first is we're getting told the story of a girl who had been kidnapped and had butterfly wings tattooed on her back. So this guy is abducting girls between 14 and 21, I think, and tattooing butterfly wings on them, keeping them in a garden. I don't know about you, but that sounds fucking creepy to me. Next up is Christmas Town, a book that left you feeling warm and fuzzy. You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. I adored this. I am so happy that this exists in my life, and it fills me with the utmost joy, and every time I'm holding it, I'm just feeling happy at the memories that this has given me, and I adore it. It is the most wholesome thing I feel like I've read, and I adore it. And finally, the last question is, what is this? A book that surprised you, and I'm going with a recent read of Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I've mentioned in my wrap-ups and mentioning this book quite frequently this month, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest, but this book really surprised me with how much I enjoyed it. I was very ready to go in to DNF it, and I ended up absolutely adoring it. So yeah, this is definitely one that surprised me with just how much I loved. It also took me by surprise. I didn't see where the story was going, and just all of it was definitely a big surprise, but I loved it all the same. So these are 6 out of my 7. Feels like a 7 on Sunday. The answers to the Nightmare Before Christmas book tag, and this pile makes me really happy. Let me know in the comments a character that is like Jack and longs for more. I really struggled to figure out how I wanted to interpret this, and then because I'm currently reading Cress, it went, oh yeah. But outside of that, I couldn't think of characters that like longed for more. I suppose like self-embodiment or things like that, but I don't know. I found it really difficult. So let me know if you find it difficult or if you find it really easy and you'll have a whole list of characters off the top of your head. Otherwise, Halloween Town, a book with a creepy theme. Leave those below if you can't think of a Jack or if you want to do both. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!